And hello there. Alright, so I've decided that I need to do something with my videos to get more views, you know? And I've looked at other videos that get a lot of views, and I've decided that there has to be something unbelievably interesting about you. And I think I've seen quite a bit of videos now, and I think I've decided what has to be interesting. You have to change things up a lot. You have to have a lot of variables, I guess. Anyway, so I've decided that the incredibly interesting thing about my videos will be an accent, because I can do an accent fairly well. I said fairly. You know, give me some credit. I said fairly. I am trying. And, it actually comes quite easily. It's not a very good one, but it comes quite easily because, well, sorry, I thought there was a bug in my hand. I'll give me some credit. Anyway, it comes quite easily because, well, I visited my mum for 3 months out of the year, every year until I was about 12. Well, she lived next to those people that came from Australia, wherever they came from. They had a really strong accent, and it became terribly difficult to understand them at times. And so I eventually, being at a young age, adapted to the way they talked, right? And so I began to speak like that from time to time, and it upset people quite a bit because my parents didn't like that. You know, there's not much impressive about me. I will say that. I don't wear glasses. I really don't. These are fake. I don't wear glasses. And I had long hair for quite some time. I had long hair for a very long time. And it was just recently that I decided to have it cut because I wanted to try something new. And I had recently gone through some medical troubles, and my hair wasn't doing very well. It looked quite nasty because I was feeling so ill that I was not taking care of my hair, and it looked kind of raggedy and nasty, and I didn't like that a bit. So I asked my dad and my mum to get me to go get my hair cut, and we got it cut. And I just sat in the chair and I was like, "Do what you will with it," and that's what she did. She did what she will with it, and this is what she did with it. So about this accent business, you know, I'm not really sure what kind of accent it is because it's a twist between British and Australian. I'm sure if you have either of these accents, I sound like a complete idiot. But everybody from where I'm from, which is the Midwest, it's very real to them, you know. And I'm sure if you have an accent, you're kind of watching this video like, oh my god, you're such an idiot, you poor thing. And it's I am aware that I'm not doing this very well, but the people I live around tend to find it very interesting. And I don't get many views, so I thought I must do something interesting in my videos. So I've decided this will be the interesting thing I will do in my videos. It's only interesting if you don't have an accent and you come from the Midwest, but and from, of course, America, but that's a fair amount of people that are on YouTube, so I figure I'm covered. Anyways, and it is quite funny because it is adoring to other people. I mean, in school it is very hard to be the favorite of your teachers. And see, I'm that kid that's never the favorite. You know, I do my own thing. Every now and then I turn in homework. Every now and then I do what I got to do to pass the class. But that's about it. You know, I've never been that goody girl. You know, I don't dress too provocatively, but at the same time, it's not like I dress to impress. You know, I just whatever's clean, man. You know. And that's how I dress. And I think when I use my accent at the very beginning of the year, it's like an immediate, oh. Because once again, the people out here haven't really been exposed to that sort of thing very often. It's very fun and exotic, if you will. And so it's very interesting to them. And in the beginning of the year, they obviously don't know me well. So it's a very, they're not sure how to go about that. They don't want to ask me where I'm from because they don't want to offend me. And they don't want to ask if this is really how I talk because, once again, they don't want to offend me. So they just let me talk like this for months on end until eventually I get tired of it. Because people ask a lot of questions. Not teachers, but students specifically. I mean, ones that I don't know yet. They ask a lot of questions, you know? Like, where are you from? How'd you get that accent? I gotta tell you, it's fun to have a little publicity. You know, to have people I once had a little article on myself. Not really sure what it's about, but remember at one point in time. Anyway, and it is nice to get a little bit of attention, but from time to time you get a little annoyed. You just want to live a little, you know. You just want to do your own thing. But it's quite easy for me to do. I know it's not a very good one, but it's quite easy for me to do. I can talk like this for hours and hours. If I never had somebody tell me not to talk like this is probably how I'd talk the majority of the time. Because, like I said, I spent a lot of time around those people, and it doesn't take much. You know, it's like if you spend a time in somewhere with people that talked a different language, eventually you're going to learn that language, and in a way an accent is a language. Eventually it works its way into you, and then you have a little bit of those people in you. Which sounds creepy, but that's how it is. And, I think that's all this video is about, you know? I just wanted to make something in my videos interesting, get a little bit of something in there, and, do comment, please. I don't really need negative comments, because I already know how bad this accent is. If you already have it or live near somewhere where this is a widely known accent, or somewhere near, you know, you get my drift. If you live somewhere where this is a common way to talk, it's not a very good accent, but if you lived where I lived, this is the best accent anybody can do, you know? So I think this is how I'm going to do my videos from now on, you know? And it really sucks sometimes because my speech just slows along sometimes when I'm talking like this, because when I talk like this, it tends